I'm doing my job.
Yeah,
Hey, we
slowly.
started it. You might want to go to the right screen.
You didn't tell me we started it,
Oh
you
my
idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 22 is upon us. I'm your host.
Keep going. Keep going. I just got something.
And I just got rudely interrupted by the guy sitting across the table from me,
You can't take a little scoff, bro.
Dominic.
Did you notice starting soon was not even close to the
No,
center?
it was not
That
even
was
close
bad.
to the center. And I just chose not to say anything because, I'm kind of used to you failing at your job.
Hey, calm down, bro. Calm down.
Well, I'm just saying what I got to say, all right?
Listen,
Kobe wouldn't accept it. You said Kobe's one of your favorite guys to look at.
maybe I need to be more like Jokic. Just not care. Maybe it'll just all work out.
Episode 22. Welcome in, everybody. We took last week off.
Yeah,
Accidental.
kind of.
Maybe on purpose. I don't know.
Everyone needs a vacation.
Bro, we've had like 7 vacations.
We're living the best life, you know?
I have not been anywhere outside of this town.
Okay, well, then not so much.
Yeah, no, not great.
Yeah, and if you're in this town, public service announcement, garage sale's going to happen this weekend, Friday, Saturday,
Is this
Sunday.
a citywide garage sale?
Citywide. Yep, unfortunately, forecast rain,
Not good.
like always. But
Disappointing.
at our house, we'll be having a garage sale with some interesting items. You
And
can check
it will
out.
be outside.
It'll be in our garage
Oh,
if it's
okay.
raining.
Okay.
We'll have some stuff out front to attract people.
Oh.
Brownies, probably.
What kind of brownies?
All of them.
Oh, all of them?
All of them.
Even the special brownies?
All of the brownies.
Might have to stop by.
Hey, we got to get business.
I'm obviously talking about the ones with the M&Ms inside them.
Cosmic brownies.
Yeah, no.
They have something on them.
Those are disgusting.
Yeah, they
Those are terrible.
But we'll upcharge you for them if you want them.
Yeah, we'll sell them for $2. And by we, I mean Dominic, because I'm probably not showing up. I
Dude,
might.
come on,
Bro,
bro.
anytime you have a garage sale, I show up.
It's true. And then you end up helping for a little bit.
Or we sit there and talk about
Ooh,
how
we played. Oh, that's right.
we
did
talked
talk
about a
forever.
bunch of. That was the start to this.
Was it really?
That was the start to this.
Who knows what'll come of this?
Wow. Maybe we'll start a business this time.
We are. This is our business. This is our life.
This hasn't made us any money and has spent a lot of our money.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are.
We need to
still in
find
the
a way to
negative.
monetize this.
There's plenty of ways. If you want to donate, go to the bank and put it in my name. I will.
Which bank?
Any of the banks, I don't care. I'll make an account for each bank.
Okay. Yeah, that's not. Okay.
That is okay. It's legal.
Well, it's legal, but I'm saying that's not. ... Okay, whatever. But you know who really needs a bank of its own? Quit making noises over there.
That's not me, bro.
Ah.
I'm muted.
Oh, it's my wife's computer.
Oh yeah, blame me.
I can't reach it. Too far.
But what were we saying? You know who needs a bank account?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
The Lamar Aquatic something center pool.
That was.
The Lamar pool needs its own bank of like $5 million. And if you want to donate to that,
This is why you're not the host, buddy.
well, do your job, man.
That was such a horrible transition. Oh man. Oh, Dominic.
All right. Well,
Our
I'll
last
stick to
episode was
keeping-
pretty bad, and this one might just be worse.
no, it will not be worse.
I don't know. You've already self-advertised.
That's what you do on these things.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It's true.
I'm gonna have to kick you off the show.
Well, who's going to be your co-host?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the K Show. I am your host, and
You need me, bro. Just admit it. At least for
very
someone
sad.
to laugh at.
I'm very, very sad. Today we lost a great compadre, a great, an okay co-host. It's the.
What happened?
Did our internet cut off?
Nope, we're good.
We're still going. Are you sure,
You can't let the show distract you, bro.
bro?
I'm here. It
I'm-
was a trick.
Yeah, he's back.
He lives. Better than ever. All right, tell me how you were going to introduce it.
Well, it just kind of has to naturally come, and then you didn't really transition it into it properly because you said the Lamar community.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Okay. Well, show us what you got.
I don't have anything because it's just so far off now that
Oh, boy.
I was going to transition it to a part where I wasn't going to mention anything about the pool needing its own bank. What the pool does need is signatures on a petition that we'll link in the comments.
We will. Okay.
Just like we're going to clip that clip of you know what. Thank you,
Colton.
Yeah,
we get a lot done around here.
Yeah, we do a lot.
We get more done with your support.
No, we wouldn't.
Yeah, right. We might, if there was enough support.
The only thing we'd get is probably
Oh, yeah. Soundproofing.
yeah, that would be the only thing we
And
get.
we'd get that clip. Thank you, Colton.
No, we wouldn't, because you can do that right now for free.
Yeah, but it takes so much time.
It takes like 3 minutes.
I don't have the video editing thing I used to, so it's not as easy.
Oh, you don't?
No. It was a free trial for 90 days.
Oh,
And
you didn't just create another email?
It doesn't work like that with Apple. You can't just psych them out.
Uh-huh.
Apple ID and whatnot.
There's always a way.
I don't want to do that with Apple.
There's always a way.
I'd have to create a whole new account.
There's always a way.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Anyways, we will link that down below. And
The picture's up if you need it.
yeah. Let's do that. I almost forgot about it.
Look at it in all its beauty.
But I was going to transition into the meeting that I went to yesterday.
Hey, you know, take the show.
No, you were about to switch it to my screen.
You
idiot. We need this screen that we've got up. You know?
True.
Yeah. To talk about the pool. And last Thursday, somebody, I don't remember. It's like the owner or the person who built this pool. His son came and looked at the pool. And what he said, don't quote me word for word on this. I'm going to give a rough detail of it. The leisure pool, which is the pool with the slide that's shaped in like a weird shape, that pool is donezo. Not going to be able to fix that. It would cost more to fix it than to build a new pool. So that pool is pretty much out of the question. The competition pool is something that could be used. They could fix it. And it wouldn't cost as much as they say it would. Granted, there's a whole lot of issues with the piping. Just the way it was designed. Not great. And then the indoor pool could be used. But the building covering the indoor pool would have to go.
Wait, why?
Because I don't know why exactly. I just know the roof used to open and stuff.
Yeah.
And it hasn't opened in since I started swimming.
Yeah. No, never.
So I feel like that is probably part of it. And there's also just a bunch of crap in that pool or in that building that is not good for people's health.
So they get rid of that and it becomes what? They just build another structure over it?
What we were talking about at this meeting were ideas. You could tear the wall and the ceiling out, leave the pool, have the pump room there still, and then you would basically just build a canopy over it, and then it would be a shaded pool.
Oh, okay.
So you could still have your swim lessons because it's not that deep of a pool. You could still have your old lady or aqua aerobics or water aerobics is what it's technically called. I'm trying to put my words out
And it's
there.
still a heated pool, right?
It can be, yeah.
Can be.
But in the summer, it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
It would pretty much be the winter time that they wouldn't be able to do it. But I did have somebody reach out to me, and they're from Lebanon, and they're like, they should just get a bubble for it.
Oh,
And I looked into it a little bit, and it's not cheap, but I'd be curious to see the inflating and deflating part of it before I would want to even suggest that as an option. But I see those types of pools all over the place. They used it for, there's some winter league that the pros swam at, and they swam there for a good 2 or 3 weeks. So, yeah. And then the main building itself is in fine condition and just needs cleaned up. So, there's a whole lot of stuff that's being misrepresented to fit certain agendas, and that could be the way this is too. I don't know. I haven't done my own research, and I don't know a lot about it. So, that's what I got from my meeting yesterday. We'll have another one Monday, and I'll let you guys know about that next week.
it's very intriguing. The general consensus is either probably apathy, because the crowd that is apathetic probably just wouldn't use it, or extremely in favor for it. Like, I don't think anybody's extremely opposed to it. It's just the cost of everything is just ridiculous.
That's the one thing. Goodness gracious. That's the one thing I was thinking, or that was mentioned, was, they talk about how there's not a whole lot of people that are coming up in front and talking about it. But there's a couple things about that. One, do you really need to sit and listen to 400 people say the same thing 400 times? Or does the 5 or 10 times that people show up and talk represent for the whole community? Like, I haven't once seen anybody at this community or at a council meeting stand up there and say, "Oh, hey, I don't want a pool," and then list reasons. Nobody's against having a pool.
No, nobody is. Nobody wants. But nobody wants to be. Well, have there been any talks about an increased tax for the pool?
There was already one that passed in 2014 for it.
But since then, like for the renovations and stuff.
Oh no! Why would they do that? They hadn't fixed it. They've never fixed the problem to begin with. So why would we want to spend our tax money on?
I'm saying for a new project, like to redo it, basically.
I don't think so.
Yeah. And I don't think people would be super in favor of that.
What I've heard is the city has a lot more money than they want to claim they have. I don't have the research for that. And
it should be public, shouldn't it?
It should be. It's in the city council minutes somewhere, but I haven't done my own research. I'm just going off of other people's words. And I want to say it's above 10 million that they have. But I don't want to quote any misleading things.
But in theory, if you're thinking about what I've seen on the numbers on the pool, is like somewhere around 5 or 6 million for repairs, for all the work that they'd have to do to get everything up and running. That doesn't mean we have to do everything.
Yeah, I heard it's upward of 20 million.
Okay, well then that's a problem.
Yeah. Not just low tens, mid to high.
That's right.
Yeah, it's one of those things, and I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to put somebody on blast. There's one of the councilmen that had his kids on the swim team. One of his kids worked for the pool, and he has not been very supportive of said pool.
Just like because of finances and stuff?
I don't know what his reasoning is. But so this use tax that we passed, or I don't know if it's a use tax, but this tax that we passed in 2014 has reached its 10-year limit. So any of that money from that 10 years that hasn't been spent is going to be put into the general fund, which the council can spend wherever they want. So I'm thinking, why would they want to do this when they can move this money to the general fund and spend it on things they want to spend it on instead of the pool?
So then it really just comes down to, does the community want it enough to push for it to happen?
And that's what we're starting to see.
Yeah.
With the petition, all the council meetings that we've gone to, all the community or the committee meetings of the council that we go to, we've constantly been there and showing that it's a little ridiculous to not even like. We go there and we talk our talk, and they won't ask any questions. They won't even talk about it. They hear us, they say thank you for talking, and then they move on. And that is the part where it's frustrating, where they need to hear it 1,700 times. And I've never spoken at one of these other than to present my petition, which took me 2 minutes. But I've never given a really heartfelt message, and I don't know if I will. We'll see at the end of the swim season. Some things might happen that are unfortunate, and we'll see. But I want to keep it till then.
Yeah, man, it's tough. All the stuff is tough. Politics is tough, man. Politics is a tough world.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Nah, it's not
pretty
easy
at all.
for either side. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's like for them, but I assume it's not super simplistic. But
It's definitely not easy, but the one thing is they're elected to represent the people, and then when the people don't get heard, it's kind of like, why are you in this spot? Why? And it's basically coming back to the people who voted for these people.
yeah.
You got to get them out. Because if you don't get them out, you're not going to get what you want. But with that said, let's move on to a different topic, one that's not so close to home. The NHL playoffs. The St. Louis Blues are not in the playoffs this year. And I'm going to switch back to the screen. And right now, I don't even know who's going to win, because I put money on Colorado to win, a solid $5 on it. I have this parlay for every like major sport. I have like the Avalanche, which is Colorado for hockey. I have the Nuggets for basketball. I have the Yankees for baseball, and then the Packers for football. Because their odds are higher than everybody else's.
Yeah.
And it's the last sport to be played. So I'm figuring once they make the playoffs, I'm probably going to cash out if everything else goes the way it goes. So that's my thinking. Right now, there's 16 teams. And Carolina, I think, who won last year? That is a great question.
In the NHL.
Yeah. Was it the Golden Knights?
I feel like that was a couple years ago.
Yeah. Let's see here. NHL playoff or 23 Stanley Cup. Look at us diving out of our comfort zone.
The Golden Knights.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm smart. I am so smart.
I didn't realize it was just last year. It feels like it was longer ago. For some reason.
It's because the first year they were in the league, they made it to the cup.
Oh.
So it was kind of a bigger deal than them winning it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think that's why we're confusing it. But they're also up 1-0 against the number 1 ranked Dallas Stars. Winnipeg Jets are up 1-0 against Colorado. Vancouver's up 1-0 against Nashville. Edmonton is up 1-0 against the Kings of Los Angeles. Florida, the Panthers. What a weird hockey name. The Florida Panthers.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're a long ways away from the ice anyways, so you may as well just embrace it.
I mean, I guess it's better than the Nashville Predators.
Oh, gosh. That's true. Yeah, that's a terrible name.
The Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins are tied up 1-1. The Rangers, New York, not Texas, are up 1-0 against the Capitals of Washington, D.C. And Carolina, like I said, is up 2-0 against the Islanders. And enough with that sport that I don't pay any attention to other than the Blues, and they're not in the playoffs, so I don't pay attention to them at all. We go to the NBA. And Dominic, how does it feel to be a fan of the number one team in the NBA?
I mean, it's one of those things where...
Well, West Side, sorry.
Well, yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, we were here before, and I just...
Didn't you have a 3-0 lead, 3-1 lead?
We've been here. and even, like, it's just one of those things. We have young talent, but young talent never wins a championship.
Nope.
Not like...
Not
ever,
recently.
really.
Yeah.
And so what ends up happening is that talent gets a little older. They want more money. They want to go somewhere where they can win a chip. And the
they
cycle
win
repeats.
2.
And then we end up getting
How many
rid of...
did KD win?
Oh, I don't count him as... he's not part of OKC history. Just kidding. You have to remember the greatness that he brought. But at the same time, yeah, he goes on and...
How many has Russ won? Oh. The same number he wears.
Ooh, burn.
Ooh, burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Guess what? Devin Booker has also won the same number of championships as Russell Westbrook.
It's true.
And the Thunder are up 1-0 against the Pelicans.
Not
Have
surprising.
you paid attention to the playoffs at all?
No. Just headlines occasionally.
And why is that?
I don't know. I probably should start tuning in. Now's about the time.
Yeah, you probably should. You
Yeah.
probably should have already.
I know.
Because, we
I know.
talk about this stuff once a week, sometimes once every other week.
But here's the thing. The title or the description of this podcast isn't pro sports talk, right? That's not who we are. We're two friends that get together to talk about sports.
Uh-huh.
So...
And how am I supposed to talk about sports when
Because
my
this is-
co-host doesn't
hey,
know what's going on in sports?
We are talking about it, but this is the legitimate thing. As a semi-casual fan of the NBA, I used to keep up a lot more than I do now.
I'm also a semi-casual fan, and I know a whole lot more than you.
Well, that's okay. Well, you're more of a fan. I don't know what tier you're at, but I'm like, I don't know. I tune in every once in a while.
Fake fan.
Maybe.
If the Thunder win the championship, you get 0 credit, just so you know.
I don't want credit. I just want to enjoy. I would love to see them.
You
watch
don't
it.
get to watch it. You don't get to
I'll
watch
watch
the
it.
parade. You're not going to get to watch the finals.
I may go
I
to
will-
OKC.
No, you won't. I will make sure your car is not capable.
I just got it fixed. I'll kill you. Don't do that. I wouldn't kill you. I would just make sure that your
He
heart
said
didn't
it
work.
live on stream. He just said it again. He doubled down on it.
I was choosing your verbiage. Anyways, my point being, we speak to the people, right? And honestly, as a semi-casual fan, I got fatigued over the last few years of watching it. It's
Because
just
your
kinda,
team sucked.
well, partially, but also because
No, it's because your team sucked.
I just get tired of watching this whole like I kind of want to. This is people are gonna bash me for this, but I kind of low key want to root for LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish he was not the way that he is, whiny and all the stuff that people hate about him. I wish he was a little bit better as an icon. You know what I mean? As an iconic player, I wish he had a little bit different of a personality approach about it.
I'm trying to listen and agree with you, but I'm struggling.
What I'm trying to say is the greatest star of our time is probably my least favorite. Second, there's a couple. Probably like my third least favorite NBA player.
Who's the first two?
The first two, well, Kevin Durant is obviously enemy number one. I can't stand that guy. And then the other one is, I don't know if it's fair.
Come on, spit it out. You're burning daylight, buddy.
Okay, James Harden. I don't really like him, but
Yeah.
that's whatever. But Steph Curry, 2 or 3, he's the next most iconic player, and that's like, I don't know.
All he does is shoot threes.
Yeah, he's good. It's fun to watch, but at the same time,
it's
they're just
It's really not.
It's occasionally fun to watch.
Yeah, occasionally when he doesn't miss, that's fun.
Yeah,
But
but
that
when he
never
misses
happens.
11 in a row, yeah, that's pretty bro. But what I'm trying to get at is that I'm just kind of in a season of fatigue with the NBA where it's like, if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander becomes something pretty incredible and this team like sticks together, that's exciting. But other
Your
than
season
that,
is longer than some people's careers.
what?
Your season of being fatigued is longer than some people's careers.
I know, but the NBA got super boring.
When?
Basically, I gave up as a like I played 2K. I kept up with all the rosters and everything for a while.
Yeah.
But probably 2021, like after everyone was
After
like,
COVID?
yeah, like everyone just crapped on COVID. They just were like, it was pointless, and it's like,
It was
kind of.
only because the Lakers won.
That's the thing. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, dude.
I pretty much didn't keep up with basketball until LeBron James was in the finals, well, it was after Kobe was retired.
So you went through a season,
Oh no, I went through multiple seasons.
decades,
Pretty
almost
much.
a decade. Yeah.
I knew what was happening. I just didn't care, and I still
Okay.
don't care.
Yeah.
But I kind of care a little bit more now that the Suns are in the playoffs, and I am a Devin Booker fan.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll start tuning in is what I'm trying to get to.
There we go.
I'm going to tune in
That was a long process.
next week. We'll have more to talk about with the Thunder.
Okay.
But here's the thing, okay? Just because we talk about sports doesn't mean I have to know everything about sports. It just means
not
I have
everything.
to
I just
connect
need you
with the
to
audience.
Get in there a little bit more, you know.
Hey, that's part of real fandom, though.
Ugh, no,
Listen,
it's not. You
how-
are not a fan.
How much of the Giants am I going to watch next year?
All of them.
Yeah, I love football. I will watch all of them.
Exactly.
But it's just, it's painful to watch, dude. You can't do it forever.
Hey, listen. We'll get to the NFL talk here in a second. Giants might be making a move.
Yeah.
Let's go through it. OKC's up 1-0 against the Pelicans.
Because we're incredible.
The Clippers are up 1-0 against the Mavericks, which is by far the most surprising thing, but it really shouldn't be.
No.
There's only two good players on the Mavs, and the Clippers have a bunch of established veterans.
And I understand that they're kind of healthy.
Kawhi was not.
Well, when is he ever? But
True. He did not play game one, I'm pretty sure. I could.
he
be wrong.
didn't even play.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, that's unusual. I thought because he always has got something going on.
They
but-
play tonight for game two.
Okay.
Also tonight is the Timberwolves and Suns. The Timberwolves are up 1-0, unfortunately. Last night, man, that Nuggets-Lakers game.
I did see that.
You saw that, right? Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
I saw
That sequence
the
of
capture.
LeBron's steal, LeBron's dunk, them passing, Jokic throwing up a three that was horrendous.
as they are.
It might have been Aaron Gordon grabs it, kicks it out to Michael Porter Jr., whose brother just got banned from the NBA for gambling. And Michael Porter Jr., former Mizzou guy,
Yes, sir.
drained that ball, and that was beautiful. And then Jamal Murray cooked AD like a little ant with a magnifying glass and won the game. My goodness, what a game.
That's classic stuff right there.
Thank you for responding 3 seconds after I finish, you know?
Yeah. I'm giving you appropriate time to get everything out.
No, I got everything out. We should have this chemistry to where I'm going to finish my sentence and you start.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We can finish each other's?
Sandwiches?
Oh, my gosh.
That's what they always say in the movies, dude. So
That one movie was horrendous. The one movie that they say that was horrendous. And you want to quote it. Why?
What else is there to do? Swim?
You could have said sandwiches. Sentences. Dang it.
I did say sandwiches. It's instinct.
I despise you.
It's instinct. But anyways, we all know what's going to happen.
The Nuggets are going to win the next two games, and it's over.
Yeah.
Let's head over to the East. Celtics Heat. Boston's up 1-0.
Man, I
Easy
wish
peasy.
the Heat would win.
They won't.
They won't.
Jimmy Butler's out.
I wish they would win.
Yeah. Cavs are up 2-0 against the Magic. Not surprised there at all. I'm surprised the Magic are even in the playoffs. I forgot the Magic existed.
It's true. It's fair.
What's surprising is the Bucks are beating the Pacers without Giannis. Dame Lillard
Not that surprising.
came and balled.
Yeah, I say it's not that surprising.
No, it is.
During the
Giannis-
regular season, they were almost better without him. Without Giannis, with Dame.
I don't know.
I'm not saying that that's actual because it's the regular season. It's different.
Yeah.
I am saying that when you add Damian Lillard to your team and you play against the Pacers, it's
The
not
Pacers
surprising
just
they
have
win a
so
game.
much talent.
Yeah,
Young.
yeah, but
and
young,
old.
playoffs, young.
They've
I
got
don't
some
know.
older talent there.
I guess
but
so.
The Knicks are up 2-0 against the 76ers, which
Finally.
is surprising because I thought the 76ers might give them a run for their money with Joel Embiid back. Not happening.
Dude, what is he? I hate to say this. Aaron Rodgers wasn't the greatest choke in the playoffs. He was all right. But one of those guys in the
The
play.
Falcons.
Huh?
Oh, you're talking
I'm
about
talking
all
about,
time.
Like
Just can't ever finish the job.
postseason, can't get it. Cowboys, maybe.
You can't put Aaron Rodgers in that because he finished the job once.
I know. I'm not saying because that's what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're asking.
I don't know who the better comparison is in the NFL or any other sport. Maybe
Yeah.
James Harden. But that's the same sport. He just never did it.
You can't say the Dodgers anymore because they actually won.
Yeah. I don't know. The only team I can think of is the Cowboys. That's the Sixers.
They
or
would
their
be the equivalent.
regular season champs.
Yeah,
But then other than that, they can't do anything.
but they weren't the champs this year. They were the 7th seed. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the Cowboys. They always got a winning season.
yeah.
Good for you
So
guys.
the Steelers. I mean,
Recently,
yeah. Over the past 10
Wow.
years, the Steelers
Yikes.
always have a winning record, never get it done.
Yeah.
Except
Although
for,
this year,
actually, it's almost been like 15 years since they last won.
oh, it's been a while.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because it was like
it was
2010, 2009. I
right
wanna say
around there.
2009.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I got for the NBA playoffs. Any final thoughts?
I mean, do you think the Suns have a real chance, or are you just still a fan?
I think they have a chance. Devin Booker's got to play better. They got to let Grayson Allen shoot the ball.
yeah.
He shot like 4 times or something like that last game. They got to let him shoot. He balled for us during the regular season. He's got a ball during the playoffs too. So
Is Devin Booker just still streaky? Is that because that's all I've ever noticed about him is that he's got games where he's like lights out,
yeah,
and then there's games where he's just like not hitting his stuff.
yeah, I think so. I haven't really like kept up with it. I've just kept up enough
Yeah.
to know that they caught heat towards the end of the year, but it wasn't enough. Or it was enough. It was more than enough to beat the Lakers for the 6th seed and the Pelicans. So yeah, that's why we're where we're at in the playoffs. NFL, the draft is this week.
And we're
It's
going to watch
finally here.
the entire thing. Just kidding.
No, I refuse. Who do you got with the first pick? Let's do a little mock draft here real quick.
A little mock draft, you say?
Yeah.
This
Should we pull this up? I believe we should pull this up.
would be a good one to pull up.
Yeah. NFL mock draft. Is there a website for this? There's got to be a website for this, right?
A mock draft?
Yeah. Mock draft simulator.
Here we
Boom.
go. I got it pulled up.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing this. No, I mean like when we pick it.
Oh.
Yeah. Go to PFF. I'll switch screens while you do your thing. We're just going to do the first 10 picks because after that, we don't know what we're talking about. Actually, let's do the first 15. We'll get to the Colts and then be done with that. With the first pick in the NFL draft, the Chicago Bears trade.
Can I do 2 of these?
Press the top right. It'll say all.
What? Oh, all.
Yeah. And then press start draft.
Enter draft.
Or enter draft. Sorry, yeah. With the first pick. Oh, you got to press start draft. Just in case you didn't know.
Here we go.
And zoom in just a tiny bit. All right, there we go. With the first pick in the NFL draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams.
Williams. No surprises. No surprises.
No surprises. Obviously, he was always going to be the number one pick in the NFL draft, and there was no doubts about it.
Little controversy
what do you
on
think
whether
about
he little controversy on whether he wanted to play in Chicago,
Yeah.
and then it all got cleared up supposedly, and there's still people who are like he should demand and whatever. It's the NFL. It's how it works, man. If you're great, you go to the crappy teams, try and help them make them great again, and
The craziest part is he wasn't even a top 2. I don't even think he was a top 3 candidate for the Heisman this year.
mm-hmm.
And he's going number 1.
It's kind of how it goes. I mean,
That's
when
a
is
lot
it?
of hype?
When is a Heisman player besides Lamar Jackson
Joe Burrow.
turned out to be? I mean, they're good. Yeah, I guess
He went
so.
to the Super Bowl. That's
Better than Lamar.
pretty-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I forget that he did.
Lamar Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. Lamar, Joe.
No, has a good team in the regular season. Can't do anything in the playoffs.
Oh, he's starting to build that. Yeah, he certainly is. Dude, he choked. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
That was
he
so
choked
bad.
pretty bad.
I really thought that he was going to bounce back, but he looked terrible.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
he did not look
But-
great.
Yeah, Caleb Williams. I mean, I'm not sure I buy all the hype, but
Yeah,
at the same time, why not take a big swing, hope for the best?
yeah,
That's what I would do at that point. If there's a little bit of an upside, or not a little, like if there's a lot of upside,
yeah.
go for that.
Fair enough. With the second pick in the NFL draft, the Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels out of LSU, number 21. Ranked 21.
I was like, where is this guy? There he is.
So right now he's the favorite to be taken by the Washington Commanders. Obviously the Heisman winner
I like that.
out of LSU.
I think that's a good fit too.
Yeah, he's definitely proved that he can ball, and
I think
it's taking a long time
he-
for me to draft this guy on my computer.
I think it'll be a definite like a better starting point for him than for Caleb Williams for sure.
No,
Really?
No.
You don't think so?
um,
I think it will be.
look at the weapons that Caleb Williams is going to have in this draft,
In the draft?
or going into this first year.
Oh, okay.
You got Keenan Allen on your team.
I
got-
forgot about that
You
signing.
got
but he's
DJ Moore.
old.
He's old, but he just produced one of the best seasons he's had in the last 5 years.
With a guy who's been in the NFL a couple of years, that's really good. Caleb Williams may be that.
Who
but-
might be getting traded, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Whew, I haven't heard that.
We'll get into that.
That
I'll
is
give you
crazy.
I'll give you the 3 and the 4, and I'll go with the 5
Okay.
because I'm gonna spice it up.
You're going to spice it up?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, they have to take a quarterback. Number 3 Patriots are going to pick Drake May.
Drake May out of North Carolina.
Good old North Carolina.
This is one guy I haven't watched play any football at all.
Drake May?
Yeah.
I've seen a couple clips of him.
I feel like he's a Josh Allen.
You think so? Yeah.
That's just I didn't really hear about Josh Allen until he made it to the draft, and then he was up there in the draft, and then
Just on
he's
his...
got an arm.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they they definitely don't want to pick another, Zappy or
Yeah.
like someone who's accurate but doesn't have an arm. Like you got to go for a guy with an arm now.
A Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Poor
fine.
guy.
And go ahead and follow this up with the most obvious pick in the draft, other than Caleb Williams.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yep.
of course is going to be taken by the Cardinals.
That's a no-brainer. Obviously, the best wide receiver He's got huge footsteps to follow.
I don't like
And
this.
you don't?
I wish he would go to somebody else.
Yeah.
I just
Not a
I'm
Kyler Murray fan.
not at all.
Nope.
I don't like Kyler Murray.
That's fair. And I understand it. But it is what it is. And who knows how long Kyler's still an Arizona Cardinal.
Yeah. That's
So,
true.
with that said, I've got J.J. McCarthy
Oh,
reuniting with his college coach, going to
yikes.
the Chargers.
That is interesting.
It's a big possibility. Is it not? Like, can you can see it, can't you?
I mean, I can see it as like a thought process, but I can't see it over Justin Herbert. Like any type of plan.
You're getting 3 to 4 very, very high overall picks for Justin Herbert.
In this year's draft?
Not this year's draft. I'm just saying, like, over the years, you'll get a first round this year, a second round this year.
The only way that I can see that happening is if Harbaugh just knows that this is the next like dude in the NFL.
He's been huge on JJ.
I know, but coach, quarterback, recruitment, draft, all that
He's-
makes sense. But whenever you're talking about getting rid of I know this guy can ball
Yeah.
at a top 5
He could just
level.
be doing it to bump his draft up.
I think that's more likely.
It's possible, but I'm playing for the
Crazy.
hypothetical of JJ McCarthy.
Do I need to pick that for you?
Yes, 25
25.
or a little
Nope.
bit lower. There,
Shoot.
28. And with the number 6 pick, your New York Giants are on the clock.
Yes, sir, indeed. And I got to find him in here. But I think they're going to, it's what they need, but they're going to go Dunze, I think.
Rome Odunze, I love that pick.
I think it's good.
Over Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a good pick.
Yeah.
And I really hope it turns out, but
Yeah,
I hope he turns out. But
Dude, Washington football fan, obviously.
yeah.
That dude has some hands on him. His route running is incredible. Anything you saw from MPJ to Rome was incredible. Those two had a chemistry like no other, and I hate to see them break up like this, but there's a possible chance they could reunite.
Yeah, there is a slight possibility.
There's a slight possibility that they could reunite.
I don't like that, but
I don't know. You might like it. You might like it.
I don't believe in Penix.
You shut your mouth.
I just
You
don't.
shut your mouth.
I know it's
You-
blasphemy sitting here talking to you.
dirty
about it, but
little.
I'm not doing that, bro.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
Name a small quarterback that did good at all besides Drew Brees. He's a small guy, dude.
He's not that small.
Injuries, small,
Pull the injury card. He just went to the national championship.
and lost.
Lost, yeah, against an NFL coach. All right, what more do you want? Against a solid defense, and his O-line forgot to play that day. So-
That's true. He looked rough out there. But
He
anyway,
kept it close too. It
was
It was
respectable.
close for the first 3.5 quarters. After that, yeah. With that said, you're an idiot. The Tennessee Titans are on the clock.
or under a different name, the Predators.
That's Nashville. All right. With that said, you got to take the best player on the board here, and that's just the boy Malik Neighbors.
You're going with Neighbors?
Yeah.
Who's their quarterback right now?
Will Levis.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, they need some.
They don't have any offensive weapons, and he's the best player on the board, and I really wish it wouldn't do that anymore. I got to restart my thing for the 17th time. Okay. But yeah, obviously he had a baller year, and he's projected to go higher than the 7 spot. So if they can get him at the 7 spot, I'm sure they'll look at that as a steal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're up with the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I think one of the things that they need to get handled, and this is one of those things in the league where it's a really helpful piece to have on a contending team, and they've made a lot of moves, obviously, this offseason, so they need to complete their package. And I'm going to say that the Falcons go with Dallas Turner, the edge from Alabama.
Okay.
Think that's what they need.
Yeah, it's very possible that that's what they need. Give me a second to catch back up here because I'm very far behind.
I don't know where Dallas Turner is.
Just
Right
search
here.
him up.
I got him.
Okay.
Boom. And the Chicago Bears again.
Again, on the clock.
Your favorite team in the NFL.
Oh, the worst team in the NFL. Don't disagree. You didn't say you disagree, so I'm going to accept it. Who did you go with for the Falcons?
For the Falcons?
Yeah.
Dallas Turner.
Dallas Turner from Alabama.
And I think for the Bears, it's kind of an obvious pick too.
For the Bears, I really don't have a clue who they're going to go with because I don't think they need a wide receiver. I
Nope.
think they're stacked at wide receiver.
I wouldn't say stacked, but yeah.
I don't think they need a tight end either.
No,
I don't know their offensive line situation.
that's where I would go. Yep.
I mean, it's very possible, and I don't see, going off of what this says, their needs are a defensive lineman. I could see them trading down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I could see him trading down.
I think they
if
take
it
your
doesn't-
boy from Washington, Troy Fatanu. I don't know how to say his last name.
No,
Fatanu.
if they're gonna take a tackle, they're gonna take the Notre Dame guy because Notre Dame creates amazing offensive linemen, and they're gonna take Joe Alt.
You think Joe Alt?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to pick him?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. I think that's what they need to do. They can't play this game where they keep drafting quarterbacks and spit them out without giving them an offensive line. They're not the worst, but you gotta
Yeah.
give
I
them
just don't know. I don't know what they have done this offseason
for that. But I don't
for
think.
the offensive line.
I don't know. I haven't kept up enough with
Yeah.
them, so
I
maybe they've
also
done
have
enough.
not.
But I imagine that even if they did some stuff, they're gonna get a guy.
Yeah.
Just
With
to
that
see what's
said,
coming.
the New York Jets are on the clock.
This is all you, my friend. What does Aaron need?
Why is this me?
What does Aaron need? What does he want?
With this pick, the New York Jets are selecting Michael Penix. No, I'm kidding.
Haha.
they could.
They might. That's
I
not
don't
a terrible
see it
idea.
happening.
No.
I could see.
Best pick? They go with
It's just such a weird spot that I don't know defense like.
their defense is all coming back, isn't it? Mostly.
Yeah, and they just lost the tackle. I think this is where the Washington guy comes in.
Oh, really?
Troy Fautanu. Yeah.
Going with that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Why? Because he's from Washington, and why not?
yeah. Well, then at 11 for the Vikings, they need a quarterback. So they're going to have to invest in this pick here. And I think they pick Arch Manning. I'm just kidding.
He's not even in the draft.
They wish he was. Where am I at here? Vikings?
Yes, the Vikings.
I think this is where, I don't know if they like it or not, but Bo Nix, I think, is going. I think he's coming off here.
Oh, man.
I mean, he's the next best quarterback available, right? I mean, I don't see anybody else.
I disagree.
Who else we got?
Michael Penix Jr.
Okay.
I don't see Michael Penix going here, but
No. I think Bo Nix would go.
he would be the
Before.
next best.
I just don't buy it. We'll see, but I don't buy it. Anyways, then we're going to the Colts. Jeez, bro, you were going deep.
What? Oh, yeah. We're just going halfway through the first round. And let's see, where are we? We're at the Broncos. I'm gonna do the next two.
Okay, go Broncos.
Broncos,
Raiders.
Broncos, Broncos. Let's see here. They pretty much need every position in the draft.
Yeah.
And they're going to take Cooper DeJean from
Really?
Iowa.
You think so?
Yeah.
Go with the cornerback. Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's white. I could be wrong.
Cooper DeJean.
DeJean.
Jean.
DeJano.
DeJorno?
DeJano. It's not.
Delivery?
It's not delivery. It's DeJano.
This is a
What's his
unpaid
name?
advertisement. I already picked his name.
Yeah, I know. What was it? Connor?
Cooper.
Cooper. Thank you. I got to see if he's white or not. Because if he's white, that's kind of like big news. He is white. He would be the first quarterback.
Corner.
I say cornerback.
Oh, sounded weird.
White cornerback to start in like 1,700 years.
It's true.
So that would be crazy.
If he's good.
If he's good. If he's not good,
Then it's not so good.
then it's not good at all.
And now the Raiders.
And now with the Raiders, I got to pick them.
You going to pick him?
Get them off the board, baby.
We will
Michael
get you
Penix.
out of here. Michael Penix.
To the Raiders. And your dad's going to fall in love with the guy I was once a huge fan of.
I hope he's good, man, but it's just I got my doubts.
Michael Porter to Devontae Adams. Woo!
Porter.
Michael Penix. Sorry.
Calm down, bro. He's not switching.
I was basketball.
I would take Michael Porter. 6'10". What a guy.
And now the Colts or the Saints are on the clock for you.
Now what do? They're late enough that the quarterback options are not what we want. Who else is left? I don't think you pick a quarterback here.
Nope. I don't think so either.
I mean, I would guess what they're going to do is, do you do that first? Can't remember what order you do that in. Yeah.
You think
Say his name.
I don't have a real good reputation of saying people's names recently. I'll have to say the guy's name off stream whenever we finish this up.
But this guy from Oregon State.
This guy from Oregon State.
That's
whose
what I would
name
go with.
is, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So congratulations to him on being selected.
And for the Colts.
And the Colts, they
I
need a
think-
wide receiver.
I think they go with Brock at this point in this fake draft.
You know,
They need some options.
that is very true. They could definitely do that.
Young quarterbacks, like their tight ends.
Or
Or what? Byron Murphy the second.
no.
Okay.
I'd say if Brock is still there, they'd take him.
At this point.
Yeah.
You can't leave him on here.
Nope.
At this point.
That would be a
Huge steal.
huge mistake
Well, it's a steal for them.
for everybody else. All right, so let's
Review.
scroll back up to the top. And we've got Caleb Williams, Jalen Daniels, Drake May, Marvin Harrison, J.J. McCarthy,
Whew. I don't like that one.
Roma Dunze, Malik Neighbors, Dallas Turner, right?
Yep.
Is that Joe Alt?
Joe Alt.
We won't even pronounce his name. Troy,
Fatanu.
yeah,
That's what I'm going with.
yeah. And then we've got Bo Nix, which I don't like at all. That could be JJ.
Yeah, probably.
That could probably be JJ. And then Brock could also go there. Yeah, Bowser. Bowser could also go there. And then to finish up the first 15 picks, I can't see it.
Who?
Cooper DeJean, white guy, Michael Penix. And then you got this one.
Talise.
Talise
Talise. Fuaga. Fuega.
Fuega.
The Fuego.
Del Fuego. El Fuego.
And then
And then Brock Bowser.
Bowser.
Bowser. Yeah.
I like that.
Like Mario. Yeah.
I
Bowser.
like that.
Yeah. And that's not going to conclude it. We have one final segment.
Oh boy.
The DK Show competition of the summer. We got to come up with something. You mentioned it earlier.
It's true.
What's our next thing?
Our next
Summer Olympics
thing.
are coming up.
Okay. Actually, I'm getting a Switch. And I will get the
summer,
the sports.
the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Well, I could do that.
That would be lit.
Could do that. And then
I also have a PlayStation version of Tokyo Olympics.
okay,
I could see if they have a new version of that. We could do that. But
we'll get into some of those.
we got to do
real stuff.
real stuff. Absolutely.
Does anyone have a javelin that we can borrow?
Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that.
What about a discus?
No. I shot put pretty
Shot
much
put.
as far as I want to go. We'll use a dumbbell or a kettlebell.
A rock.
A kettlebell.
Could just use a rock.
True. No, they're a lot heavier than that, buddy.
Well, a heavy rock.
So I'm going to leave you with some homework for this week.
Okay.
We're going to announce our DK Show Summer Olympic competition next week. Or
Next
the
week.
week after. Whichever one we... on the next episode.
Episode 22.
On episode 23.
Oh. What happened to episode...
This is 22. Remember?
Yeah, but what happened to episode 21?
Oh, you screwed up the audio.
Oh.
Remember?
No, that was episode 20,
No.
technically.
No.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
This is 22. The last one was the one that worked. 21, supposedly. And then 20 was the one that I screwed up.
Yeah. Okay. So either way, you screwed it up.
I did. But get your facts straight.
Shut up. This is
It's got my
our
name
show.
in it. It wouldn't even
And
be
I'm
the
the
right
host.
name if you got rid of me, bro. It would just be the K Show. It's a little egotistical. Don't like it.
If I left, it would just be the D Show. And
We're not.
yikes, buddy.
All right. You're more important than me. We all agree. We can all agree.
Yeah. So there you go.
I submit. We're gonna have to rename the show
On that
just to
note,
be safe.
we're gonna get out of here before we get canceled
right.
for a third time.
Yeah, and
We've never been canceled. Goodbye. You don't get to say your aunt. We're not muted.